Is there anything more comforting than a warm bowl of homemade soup? I tell you, on a chilly evening, there's nothing quite like it. Today, we're making a classic broccoli cheddar soup. It's creamy, cheesy, and oh so satisfying. This recipe is perfect for those days when you need a little pick-me-up. It's like a warm hug in a bowl. And the best part? It's easier to make than you might think. So, grab your apron and let's get cooking. I promise, by the end of this, you'll be a regular soup-making pro. Are you ready? Let's dive right in. Before we start cooking, let's gather our ingredients. I always say, having everything prepped and ready to go makes the whole process so much smoother. Here's what we'll need for our delicious broccoli cheddar soup. 2 tablespoons of butter, half a cup of chopped onion, about half a medium onion, 2 cloves of garlic, minced, 4 cups of chicken broth, or vegetable broth for a vegetarian option, 1 cup of water, 1 large head of broccoli, cut into florets, half a teaspoon of salt, plus more to taste, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, plus more to taste, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1 cup of heavy cream, and 2 cups of sharp cheddar cheese, shredded, about 8 ounces. Now that we've got all our ingredients lined up, let's move on to the fun part. Cooking. Broccoli, our star ingredient, needs a little prep work before it joins the party in our pot. First, give that big head of broccoli a good rinse under cold water. Now, we'll separate the florets from the stalk. You can save the stalk for another recipe, like a stir-fry or soup stock. For this recipe, we'll focus on the florets. Cut them into bite-sized pieces so they cook evenly in the soup. Once your broccoli is prepped, set it aside. We'll be adding it to our soup pot soon. Now, let's get our soup base going. Grab a large pot or Dutch oven and melt that butter over medium heat. Once the butter is bubbly, toss in your chopped onion and cook until it's softened and translucent, about 5 minutes. Next, add the minced garlic and cook for another minute until fragrant. Doesn't that smell divine? Garlic is one of my favorite ingredients. It adds so much flavor. Now pour in your chicken or vegetable broth and water. Add the salt, pepper, and nutmeg. Give everything a good stir and bring it to a boil. Reduce the heat to a simmer, cover the pot, and let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. We want that broccoli to be nice and tender. Next, it's time to make it creamy. Pour in the heavy cream and stir it into the soup. Now, reduce the heat to low and gradually sprinkle in the shredded cheddar cheese, stirring constantly until the cheese is melted and the soup is smooth and creamy. Taste your soup and adjust the seasonings as needed. You can add a pinch more salt, pepper, or even a dash of hot sauce if you like a little kick. And there you have it, folks. A big pot of comforting, cheesy, homemade broccoli cheddar soup. Ladle it into your favourite bowls and serve it with a side of crusty bread for dipping. This soup is perfect for a cosy night in, and it also makes a great meal prep option for lunches throughout the week. Don't forget to share your delicious creations with me on social media. I love seeing your photos, and if you enjoyed this recipe, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more down-home cooking. Happy cooking!